Welcome back to another episode of the Ambitious Journey podcast.
We are back. What's up, bro?
Hey, man. We just chilling, living the dream, you know?
Yeah. Good. Yeah, it feels good, bro. Kind of early in the morning, but
I
so I
sound, I
feel
sound like one of those people that you see at work that you don't really want to talk to you, that probably actually hate their life. They're like, oh, living the dream.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're like, okay, yeah. Yeah, man. Dude, I feel like this past before we get, I guess, just into everything, this past little week right here, I feel like it's kind of like flown by, bro.
Slick.
It can't I was like, today's Friday, shoot, it just kind of just popped up on me. So yeah, but no, I'm feeling good though, bro. Feeling great this morning.
Yeah, man. That's why I was like, I don't even know what day it is 9 times out of 10 now. I'm just like, oh, I know I work these days, and I know my week usually starts on Thursday. So I know that's like Monday to me. And like in my head, I just mess myself up. I'm like, wait, what day is it?
Yeah. Well, also, the snow didn't help, just because
Yeah.
how that was last week, dude. It's like, all right, so that seemed like one huge day, and then all of a sudden, then reality came back, and I was like, oh shoot.
I gotta
And
go
then
to work.
yeah, that felt like one long day, but now I feel like the days are just broken up now by like a quick nap or something. I'm like, oh yeah, back to work, gotta go. Yeah,
How was having all that snow in Nashville?
dude. I think it went as well as you could expect.
It had to be better than what Texas dealt with.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh my gosh, dude. The craziness that happened in Texas, that's something I wanted to talk about. Was did you see that? Well, not to get away from what I'm saying, but the mayor for Colorado City.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. So I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. We really couldn't go anywhere, more so because there was ice here first.
Mm-hmm.
So the roads were extra slick. And so we kind of, I think that first day didn't really go anywhere. But like the second day, everything was pretty much closed. So you could only do stuff until 3 o'clock. So it was 11 to 3, but then they closed the gym and everything. So it was kind of weird. It wasn't that bad driving wise that second day.
Yeah, they probably salted it and tried to get as much up as they could.
Yeah.
But
Wait, did y'all get ice and stuff, or was it just snow?
we got neither.
Dang, bro.
Because of your favorite word that's over there in Crossville.
Oh my God, yeah.
Prevent-
The plateau.
It prevents us from getting anything every single time.
I wonder how bad it was up there, because that's kind of hilly over there.
Yeah, bro. They probably tell you they had it worse than anybody because they're on the plateau.
No, you just here on the plateau, man. It was 6 inches over there. Oh, it must have been 12 over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we don't get anything. So it sucks. Because I got to literally just sit on my phone and watch everyone I know just have no days, and I'm just like, oh.
Here you are, yeah. Because when you told me you were going to work, I think you were pulling a double or something.
Yeah.
Well, how? There's nothing open.
No, not here, unfortunately.
Dude, okay. Also, I looked at this too. That must have been a weird spot that Florida was in, because that spot over here closest, I guess, to us, right below us. What is that?
Like the Panhandle?
Yeah, I guess, is that what that would be called? Yeah. So everything to the left of Panama City.
Yeah.
It was really cold right there. But then the rest of Florida was 85 and sunny.
Yeah, dude, that's
still
Florida for you.
Yeah, so I feel they had to be confused on what to do. Half the state, or the top part of the state, needs help. Then the lower half is just kind of life as usual.
Yeah. Dude, I don't understand, since we mentioned Texas, how the hell were you not prepared for just a random event like this? I get it. It's never happened. Whatever. But
right.
You don't have enough power to be able to.
Yeah, that did kind of throw me off too, because so I didn't know that they had privatized their their electrical grid.
Yeah, they're on their own.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, it doesn't make sense because it's like for a situation like this,
Mhm.
like certain companies can't provide a service or refuse to because they feel as if it's not the money that they'll be putting into it. They'll rather wait and then I guess come back later, which I wasn't getting that. Like they didn't want to. Certain companies didn't want to fix it right then. They wanted to wait a few days.
Well,
But I was like, what?
also, what is do like the big thing is like people I talked to, they were like, yeah, power's on for an hour and then it's off for an hour.
Yeah, yeah, because they said it was like costing too much, and like, and then that's what I'm not getting. Like, I didn't understand any of that. Like,
I
how they were like, wait a couple of days and we'll fix it completely, and then it was like, wait, then we'll give you like limited use, and like to me, I don't get it. I'm like, either have it on or have it off.
that's what I'm saying. Like hour on, hour off just makes no sense.
Yeah,
Because
like
I feel like it takes more energy to get everything back up and running, especially like your heating unit, all those kind of things. Like,
yeah.
because
Well,
it
I'm just
cools
saying,
back.
just they should have just left it on or left it off. Like it shouldn't have been this little. Oh, we'll give you a little bit here. Oh, a little bit over here. Because one of my fiance's friend, she went there thinking that it was going to be warm like earlier in the week, and when she landed, then all of that happened. And dude, they were
Probably stuck.
yeah, she was supposed to come back on a Thursday, her and her boyfriend, and they didn't end up coming back till Saturday evening. But
Ooh.
they didn't have they had to like use the bathroom in buckets or like outside. And then finally, like towards like those last couple of days, like they would all try to charge their phones within like that little time period they gave them, all take hot showers, but like they would have to like rotate because like it was too much, like it wasn't enough for all of them basically. And I was like, dude, that sounds awful, and I don't even know how they could legally get away with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would
I
be
guess it's like
suing.
technically, what is that, like an act of God? Because it's a weather situation. So it's like,
Yeah,
I'm sure
okay.
there's some kind of clause in there.
Yeah, but if you're able to turn it on once, how can you turn it off on me if I pay you?
Yeah, I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? Like that,
it's a tricky
it's
situation, that's for sure.
yeah, because it's like it's not as if like 'cause I guess I just need to know more about it because I'm like I don't know how if I pay my electric bill and then you gave me you're gonna start rationing out electricity to me. No, why? That's not what I paid for. I
Hmm.
paid to have electricity all the time. So
Yeah.
if you're capable of providing it and now you're not providing it, I'm suing you.
Dude,
Like,
I don't know. I don't know how that works because I'm
you
just
know what I'm
like,
saying? I don't either. So maybe there's something I'm missing in
I
there.
just want to know what made them think like hour on, hour off was the best idea. Like,
Mm,
why couldn't you just turn it off during the middle of the night?
why turn it off at all if you
I
got
mean,
it on?
I get it. Maybe you have to turn it off if there's legit not enough like
Bro,
electricity to be provided, which I don't believe.
yeah, that don't even make sense. Like,
It
there's
doesn't.
not enough for everybody. Enough what? Electrical current?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I get this may sound stupid to somebody, but somebody try to help me make it make sense.
Well, I did
Like,
see a lot of people posting extremely high electric bills already.
what they charge them? It was off.
No,
Like,
but I'm saying
what do you?
that there's no way it didn't use more power when they turned it back on. Because like think about people that like your house. It was what it was like single digits there, maybe in the teens temperature wise.
Yeah, yeah,
Your power goes out. You have no heating unit going in your house. None.
right,
How cold does your house get? Probably, I'd
right,
say maybe if you're lucky. I mean, if you're lucky, it stays in the 60s, but it probably
right.
drops down to at least the 50s. So then your power comes on for an hour, and you have your heat just trying to catch up and trying to get back to where it needs. And I feel like it has to use more energy to do that. And then it has to do that, what, 12 times in a day? Because
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying? I just think
yeah.
it's
That's
backwards to me. I just don't understand.
no, yeah. I definitely get what you're saying. I just don't get why. Like, I mean, okay, yeah, but like, what? There's a lot more we just need to know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I don't know how. Like, I'm just looking at that and thinking, like, I mean, still, yeah, but like, if it's off, wouldn't it still cover just as much? I mean, I guess being off, because I guess coming back on, it makes it stay on longer. But
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
I don't.
there's a lot here.
But you only have like a certain amount of time anyway. So if it doesn't get to that temperature within that hour,
And it just turns off.
yeah.
But think about if it took a whole hour to try to get back to that temperature and it didn't do it. That is so much electricity.
I mean, yeah, but like it's off again though. So I don't know how it would be like any crazy. Like it wouldn't be different than like any other day. You see what I'm saying? Because what you're you're if
So
it since it's
your
off,
house automatically stays at a certain temperature. If,
right? Okay, but when they charge you though, they charge you for like not how much energy is being used, but by how long it's on, right?
See, I don't think so. I think it's the other way around.
Actually, I don't know how that privatized works because I know. All right, when I look at like our electric bill, it just says it gives you the projected. You use this much energy last month, blah blah blah. So it gives you that projected. So for the upcoming month, or however it is, it should be within this range, like your bill. That's why your bill it's kind of like a what? It's more like a rounded off number, or like
Mhm.
I guess a clean number instead of like a bunch of change and all that type of stuff. So like when I look at that, I'm like, okay, I don't know how they do theirs. So I guess that's something we would have to know. But it's like I just feel like, for some reason I feel like it balances out.
Yeah, I mean potentially.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
I just the first thing is I think about people that are like they unplug everything when they're not using it to save their to make sure their electric bill doesn't go up. All those kind of things. Thinking
right.
it's plugged in, it's not on, so it's not working. So like,
Bro, we could just Google how does the electric company charge you? We could do that.
yeah, we could, but then that's no fun for conversation. So
Yeah.
hey, the other thing while we're electricity now, like with water, do you see all the people that had their pipes burst at like apartments and stuff
Yeah.
in
Oh
Texas?
yeah.
Bro, they have
Mhm.
the insurance companies in Texas have to literally hate their life right now.
Oh yeah, they're just dishing out money. But at the same time, I mean they're making money for nothing. So
Literally. So, so but
yeah.
dude, they have to have like I watched maybe 20 to 30 videos of different apartments where
Hmm.
I mean it was just
Oh, dude.
flooded.
Well, talking about insurance companies for a second, you got to think about this too. Insurance companies can also uh it's not called forfeit payment, but something like that, basically to where if too many people an incident like this happens, they can't cover complete cost of a claim. They'll give you a certain percentage.
You know how mad I'd be?
Bro, right. And it's like so you keep in mind, so they're still making money regardless. Like
Y'all
it's
ain't been saving? What y'all been doing with my money?
Man, dude, you talk about an easy money grab. I mean, it's kind of like people are paying you for like just in case, but then when just in case comes, you're like, just kidding. It's too many of you guys. We can't cover, so we can give you some of it, but not all of it. And
Yeah.
then you got to pay more later. Your rate goes up because of an incident happening. You got to put it back into the pot, so it's coming back with interest. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Interest, like not interest, insurance is a complete money grab, but that's just a whole nother rant. um uh I know Omar.
Yeah.
Did he tell you about his pipe bursting?
I didn't know the pipe burst. I just knew he was not at his apartment.
Yeah, no, he said that they moved him because you're so when you're bringing up pipes, he said the person above him, their pipe busted in and ran into his closet. Yeah, because I was texting him and I was like basically checking in like how's
Yeah.
everything down there, and he was like man, I just moved apartments. He was like, but he was lucky because I don't think he had all his stuff like
In his
in
closet.
there, or it was something like that, or he was able to move all his stuff fast enough to where it wasn't like damaged. And then he was able to stay with some friends for a couple of days, so it worked out. Yeah,
Dude, that would suck so
yeah,
bad.
it would. Because I'm gonna do. He's only been there what, a week, 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and that's like as soon as you get there, boom, like this happens. Yeah, I would have been hot. But imagine if they didn't let him move. They were just like,
Yeah. Sorry.
yeah.
Dried up. Get a towel.
That would have sucked even more. Oh man, I would have had a problem. That's when I would have had a problem. Like, I'm not staying in this. I'm not about to suffer.
Dude, imagine moving somewhere because like I don't know about you, but for me, if I move somewhere, I'm not gonna have everything where I want it in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like
Right, right.
I'm probably not gonna have everything unpacked. To be real,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like you still gotta work, still gotta do everything. Like the last thing I want, like, I'm here. I'll get this done over time.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like, so you're in that process, and then you have to move apartments again.
Again, like, so
Oh,
any of the stuff that you did sit out or like we're kind of starting to get in order is like now you got to move it. But not only are you just, I mean, I don't know what his closet was set up like, but like, imagine, let's say you probably put quite a few boxes in the closet. You
of
know what I mean? I would
course,
just imagine because you
yeah.
were like, I just don't want them sitting in the living room, so I'll just knock them over here for a second and then
Kind
I'll
of
come
hide them
back.
away, act like they're not there.
Exactly. Yeah. You're like, I'll come back in a minute. So
Yeah,
you could be talking about like quite a bit of stuff, for possible damage. So then that would just piss you off on top of having to move everything. Like, oh man, yeah, I would. That would have been a time. But he seemed like he was all right. Like he wasn't too bothered. So
hey, let's just hope everyone can get their insurance money off of this.
yeah, yeah. While they're out there reeling it in. Oh, what I brought up earlier, and I want to read this to make sure this is right. So did you see Colorado City, Texas? What the mayor actually said?
I have not. I thought you were
Okay.
talking about like Colorado City, Colorado, to be real. So
See, no, and that's what I thought too
maybe I was
when I
like, oh,
first
he just
saw
talking wet to him because he said we're used to this snow. Y'all need to get used to it. But
it.
no, this isn't
No,
Texas.
no, no.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's yes, the Colorado City mayor Tim Boyd, and so his tweet was man, come on, I just had it up.
Hey,
Hold
phones
on.
don't ever want to work when you need them.
No, not when you need them, bro. Like it's like, hold on, 2 seconds.
But it's crazy. It's crazy how the whole state of Texas got this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, wait, what?
Like, have you seen people where they talked about when Ted Cruz said he'll believe in that global warming when Texas freezes over?
Yeah,
That was in 2016,
hey,
and
Texas
then
just froze over.
yeah, and it's like, all right, so I hold on. Okay, so this is what he said. Yes, all right. So it was I think he said it on Twitter first, but it was shared in a Facebook like a group forum,
Mhm.
and that's how it blew up. So he said, this is a direct quote directly from him. He said, "Let me hurt some feelings while I have a minute. No one owes you or your family anything, nor is the local governments responsible to support you during trying times like this. Sink or swim, it's your choice. The city and the county, along with your power providers or any other service, owes you nothing." And nothing is in all caps with an exclamation. "I'm sick and tired of people looking for a D word handout. Um, if you don't have electricity, you step up and come up with a game plan to keep your family warm and safe. If you have no water, you deal without and think outside of the box to survive and supply water to your family. If you're sitting at home in the cold because you have no power and are sitting there waiting for someone to come rescue you because you're lazy, is because you're lazy is direct result of your raising. Only the strong will survive and the weak will perish.
Holy hell!
Folks, God has given us the tools to support ourselves in times like this. This is sadly a product of socialist government where they feed people to believe that the few will work and the others will become dependent for handouts. I'm sorry that you have been dealing without electricity and water. Yes, but I'll be D word if I'm going to provide for anyone that is capable of doing it themselves. We have lost sight of those in need and those that take advantage of the system and mesh them into one group. Bottom line, quit crying and looking for a handout. Get off your A word and take care of your own family. Bottom line, don't a part of problem, be a part of the solution.
Well, he's
And then he
fast.
resigned Monday.
He's fast.
He did, bro. And like, I think he had a quality rant at the wrong time.
Oh
That
yeah.
was not the moment for that rant.
He said, "Let me speak to you," but
Yeah,
I don't
like
care.
he was like,
I'm not reading the room when I say it.
at all. It's like, no, bro, you're supposed to be doing what people pay you to do.
Uh-huh.
What the taxes go
You
to.
got elected
Exactly.
for a
This
reason.
is yeah. Now I could see, if you were upset about some of the other stuff going on, like in your community,
Yeah.
and then and then you did this, like let's say like people were like, oh, I don't like the way we've done this or that or that. Then I can see why he would jump out the window like that. All
Yeah,
right, fair.
but my thing is, I need to know what's been going on in Colorado City, Texas. Over the
That's what
last
I'm saying.
months. He said, "I'm fed up and I got time today." That's exactly what he said.
Like, bro, yeah. And like the fact, bro, I didn't even know, like you said, Colorado City even existed in Texas. I really would have thought Colorado City. I was like, oh, Colorado.
Yeah,
Like, it's so that just in itself, I don't know what they've been going through, but they've been putting that man through hell.
yeah, literally though. He is fed up.
Bro, he's over it. He's like, look, I got time today. We're gonna get some things off my chest. And you know what? Whatever happens, happens. So that's what it looks like. Is I guess there's nothing else after that besides him resigning. And it doesn't look like, I guess, they're gonna take like any legal action against him or anything like that,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I wish him the best. I kind of hope
he's done in politics, though. Let's be real.
Yeah. Actually, I won't say that because I feel like somebody's gonna give him a chance somewhere else.
I was gonna say, so I did look up and see where Colorado City, Texas is. It looks like it's really in the middle of nowhere, Texas. It's in between like Abilene is to the right, is to the east of it. Lubbock is just to the north, and then like Midland, Odessa is to the west. So it's like right in the middle of all of those.
Yeah. So, but it really is like out there though.
Yeah, for sure. So
yeah,
I'm like, maybe the people that are out there, there's probably a good amount of people that probably support his message there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're probably like, nah.
Now that I think about it and seeing where it's at on the map, he might get another shot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right now, he, obviously he does have to do the whole resigning thing, and he has to step away, and he may just he may not be the mayor, but I could easily see them like letting him be on like the city council or something like that, just because. And I don't want it to sound like we're being insensitive because there were people that were dying.
Oh, for sure. So, I mean, there were people that needed help, and
yeah, there was, and this was legitimate help, and that's what I'm saying. I see where he was like. That's what he must have saw something happening to where like people were like trying to take advantage of the system, like they were like, oh, let me like put in, whatever,
because we know happens
exactly, just because this is happening. So that's what I'm saying. He may have saw something that only people way up the chain would see, but he came about it at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Like he probably should have waited till after everything died down, and then he was like, "Look, I saw," and he probably should have said, "I saw some of y'all trying to take advantage of the system."
He should have saved that tweet in the drafts. He should not have posted.
Yeah.
He should have just said, "This is how I feel, but I'm gonna let you know later."
Yeah, like he shouldn't have just came out the gate like that hot. But when I first saw that, I was like, "There's no way this is real."
Yeah, it's like you got hacked, bro. Yeah. Check your Twitter.
I was like, "This is not real." And then I looked it up, and I was like, "Yes, this is confirmed." So, a little bit of something funny there. I was like, "Of course," and it had to be Texas.
It had to be.
Yeah. But I feel like there's just all kinds of like wild stuff happening as far as like news wise too. Because have you seen GameStop is back up?
Yeah, I have. I saw this morning,
bro. I went ahead and put $25 in. Not even gonna lie. Just so that way I can get just a little piece, of the pie in case it blows up. Brandon, he threw some in there too yesterday. And did you see it? Have you seen the projections?
No.
For this? Okay, so there's like
tell me it's a lot. I'm about to live buy right now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna blow you away, bro. Like I'm not even joking. Like
is this is this the like per share price? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
So apparently there's something I don't know exactly what this is, but you can watch some type of simulator for stocks, and it'll kind of give you like these projections and like whatever how things are going. Now they say that the simulator, I mean, since it's computer generated, it's not really realistic.
Hmm.
Just because it's going off of I guess best case scenarios and like everything going how it projects. Um, but dude, so I've been on Reddit and I was going to Wall Street Bets. And so he's been, like giving all this stuff. And he made this whole post freaking out about this projection because he was like, I mean, don't take this to the bank, but is what he was saying. But he was like, this projector's putting it at 138,000 per share by today. So and they're calling it the gamma squeeze of all time. So they had to.
Do you know how much of an increase that would be?
That's what I was like. I was like, dude, if me putting in $25 on a fractional share, like, dude, okay, just to tell you, I put in when it was at 91 or something like that.
Okay,
It
so
got up,
it's at 123 right now.
so it dropped back down. This is a part of this gamma squeeze. So they had to borrow. He linked all these articles and all these things. They had to borrow out another 2 million shares to try to cover this squeeze or however it's worded. And so he was telling me, he was like, don't sell right now. He's like, they're trying to cause another dip so they can get some shares back, so that way they can buy more in.
Hmm.
But just wait, and he kept showing all these charts of like at the times when there was a huge spike. He was like, this always happens right before. He was like, hold it, because tomorrow it's gonna explode. Or he was like, the 26th, which is today, right? Yeah. He was like that. They have to be bought at whatever it is by today. And so I'll send you the whole article, and anybody that wants to read it and look at it, or I shouldn't say article, it's the subreddit. But Wall Street Bets, literally scroll down. I mean, he's been talking about it ever since. So just find like the first one about it, dude. It's insane though.
Yeah,
Can you imagine if it got up to 138,000 per share?
that was at the I don't even know the percentage increase on that because I mean it's at $122 right now. So I mean,
Oh yeah, dude, it got up to what was it? So
it was like
yesterday,
180 yesterday.
yeah, and that's so when I put in that $25 and 91 that morning at noon, it had gotten up to that, and I was like, oh, I'm about to make some money. Like it wasn't anything crazy, but
Yeah.
I think it was like 10, $12 or something like that. But like you don't see that like in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's kind of something like that. I guess just gradually happens like over time. So I was about to get excited. I thought it was going to be another one of those Dogecoin things.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about like me with Dogecoin?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So like I was like, oh, you know, like,
I do
I
have to
was
come
like,
up.
yeah. I was like, dude, I don't know why I view these stocks like this, but I was like, I don't want to lose any money I put in. So I'm like, look, anything that's over $25 for me, that's a win. Like
And then
as
back
long
to
as
the drawing board. Let's find another one.
exactly, like yeah,
Yep.
I'm like, okay, as long as so I know somebody's gonna listen to this and be like, oh, you're excited about $10. Yeah, because I put in 25. I mean, I feel pretty great about it. It was, but yeah, it dropped back down. So actually, I mean, did you check it right now at all?
122.24. I have it live on my phone right now.
Okay, so yeah, I
Because I'm
mean,
telling you right now, if this starts going up, I'm about to buy like 10 shares.
yeah, dude.
Have a
What was
fat
it?
rack in there real fast.
He posted on his thing. I'll try to see if I can find it. Um, but he posted how he had some call options on there at 59 cents, and yesterday they had him up at that call option for, I think the call option was I think he was going to do it today. I'm pretty sure, but it had him at $12,000 though at that 59 cent call option, and I was like, what? Um,
Dude.
Dude, can you just take that in, bro. I mean, this dude plays around with this all day.
Yeah.
I wish I would have found his stuff beforehand, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because
I
like,
wish I would have been on that first GameStop wave.
yes, bro. Yes. See, look, bro. Yeah, he's already posted one. The mega thread for Friday. As far as for GME mega thread, and he's just basically going
Sorry,
through
yeah,
explaining.
it's shooting up right now. We're at
Oh yeah,
almost at 126, almost at $4 in like 2 minutes.
dude. They're talking about this guy, I just put in 1K in cash into Fidelity for GME. Dude, this is like it's gonna shoot up. This is real time right now. That somebody just put that up 2 hours ago. What, the market just opened at 8:30.
Yeah, bro. This is getting to be something serious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. So I'm hoping that it actually does take off. I don't know. Dude, you see, yeah, right here. GameStop options bet that stock will reach $800 on Friday.
800 a share.
Yeah, and then they're saying some people are saying that they even right after that they shared a thing where it said projection 69,420. Dude, this is insane. It's 2 hours ago. Bloomberg shared GameStop extends their rally to a third day, 20% in pre-market trading. That's just pre-market, dude.
Yeah, listen, bro. We're about to make a life-changing investment right now.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, if that $25 takes off, dude, like you heard it right here. Like I only put in $25, and
yeah,
so
I'm about to buy like a few full shares right now.
You're gonna do full, bro. Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Don't worry, we'll be all right. Don't worry, we'll be all right if it hits. I'm taking care of everybody at that point.
Oh man. So yeah, I just think that's so crazy that he sits there though, like all day and just does like random stuff.
But he's so successful with it, like he doesn't need to work.
Yeah,
that is work.
He does. He'll show days on there. Like what I like about his subreddit is that he'll show the days where he lost. He'll say $27,000 lost today.
Yeah, like, but $30,000 lost today. That's big to us. But at the end of the day, for like people like that, it's not that big.
Right. But like I like the way he shows like the losses too.
So that's good.
Yeah. He's like he's not telling you like, oh, it's all sunshine and rainbows every day making 20,000. Like, he's like, no, I took we took one a day. Like it just is.
It's all right.
Yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna try to bounce back tomorrow. Like, it's just a great little subreddit, and so many people on there. Like, there's tons of people that do that same thing on there. So I feel like you just kind of just pick up on like you can follow the wave to see where the money is.
Yeah, I mean that's. I don't understand how people can just do this like this. You know what I mean? Like,
no, dude, my heart, I can't take that.
Dude, even like with like sports betting, like I have like an unreal anxiety, and like I'm gonna.
I can only imagine, bro.
And I'm gonna know like if I'm gonna win or lose within a couple hours.
Right.
Stock market, bro. That's all day, and then you're telling me, oh, I'm out of the game until tomorrow, but we can do when things are closed. It can start moving on me.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
No way.
It's one of those things too. Like you gotta like be patient and let it like play out, and that's what I'm learning because I don't want to be patient, bro. Like at all.
I was not born with patience.
Yeah. Like they're like, oh, you gotta you gotta let the stock build and like over time. I'm like, I don't.
But what if it doesn't?
Yeah, like I want it today. Like that's why I was happy about that boom happening with Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Like, or just with with stocks in general, but that was like I guess the only cryptocurrency that was the one I had like banked on for like future, and then it happened right then, and I was like, ah.
Dude, I wish I would have been on that one.
Oh, dude, I wish I would have had Bitcoin too. That's another one, but we keep talking about that one. Like it's just every day something new. You saw how Tesla put in 1.5 billion into that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was so smart by Elon. So did you see that they were trying to short Tesla?
No, I didn't. There's no way that they're gonna be able to outsmart Elon Musk.
Right. So,
whoever you thought you were, you played yourself.
Dude, and they've been trying to short them. I was reading this thing about it. It was on Wall Street Bets. Yeah. They had been trying to short Tesla for like a year, or something like that. So they were saying that this was another good move by Elon, because with him investing into Bitcoin, not only does so it's not his own personal money, it's Tesla's money. But it helps him with kickbacks off of that. Then on top of that, it helps establish Bitcoin,
Mm-hmm.
and then it also helps Tesla just as far as their stock goes.
Hmm.
And so he was like, so that constantly helps like money circle around basically. Another, I don't know if you listen to Flagrant 2 podcast.
Mm-mm.
So it's Andrew Schultz and Akash or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like it all that much, but I like Andrew Schultz, so I try to sit through some of it. But he was on there. He explained it really well, basically like what was happening with that too. And I was just like, I don't know why they would try to short Tesla, because I mean I feel like Elon's always trying to like do something innovative, the next step,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently they weren't. So this almost kind of like saved them a little bit, because they had shot up to like 900, but they're down to 726 or something like that.
Dang. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
I can pull up the live and see what we're at.
yeah. See.
Tesla
Um,
Tesla was one I was always kind of watching. But I mean,
yeah.
yeah. So I mean, it's at 687 right now. So
See what
it
I'm saying?
went
Yeah.
way down. Shoot,
Um,
bro.
so yeah, dude, it's like I don't know why exactly like that is, but yeah, see, just today it's already lost 6.76 because I have like a couple of stocks in there.
Mm-hmm.
I have some money in that stock, so I guess I lost $6.76 today on it. Yeah,
Each. Hey,
like
it's Tesla. It's gonna come back.
yeah. See, that's so I always know it's gonna be like in this next wave too. Like as we do more electrical stuff and cars, they're always gonna be a player in it just because they were kind of
First.
first. Yeah,
I mean, at least in the first couple.
right. You know what I
Like
mean? Yeah.
they're in the founding fathers group, if you will.
Exactly. I mean, you see, look, I don't know, as far, well, I don't know if this is a good comparison, but with car companies, I think all the original like car companies are still kind of around, right? Right.
Like, what
Yeah.
are you talking about? Like Ford.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And
I don't
all
know who. I feel like this makes me sound stupid, but I think what like the first like car company was like General Motors and Ford, right?
yeah.
And then, but I know there's been like other car companies ever since. But yeah, so I feel like Tesla's kind of like them. They were the first wave of like electric cars, so they'll always like
Yeah.
be around.
I was gonna say, I don't know when Toyota wanted to put out like the Prius and all those kind of things. I think that was like
Yeah.
right before, like I think like that was like
Mhm.
a pre-Tesla model, if you will.
Yeah. I think because I definitely think the Prius came 1st but it was a Prius. Everybody thought you were a pussy if you had a Prius.
Yeah, I remember. They called
It
it
was, but I mean, even though it's
on wheels.
yeah, it was a great car. I mean, as far as like reliability, low on gas. Um, I mean, could get everywhere quiet. I remember seeing a show and they were making fun of the dads at the golf course that had Priuses. And I just remember. So ever since then, like it's kind of like been that thing in my head. But I feel like Tesla made like
Like a
electric
cool
cars like
Prius.
cool.
Yeah,
Huh? Yeah, he made a cool Prius.
that's still funny to think about.
That is.
He
Like,
he threw suicide on the Prius
yeah.
SUV. Just let that hit real fast.
Take that in. Was there oh bro, we didn't mention also there's a couple of things, but Nick Cannon. You see that? He's back
No.
on Wildin' Out, bro.
Hey, money talks.
I mean, yeah, he shouldn't have lost it anyway, but they couldn't make it without him.
Duh.
He is that show.
He's the face of Wild
Yeah.
Out.
Like they tried to keep it going without him. I'm sure there was probably a lot of pushback too, because what was it? I think DC Youngfly. I think they tried to make him the host, and he was like this. He said this is Nick's show. He said Nick showed me love by putting me on this. I want to say he was like gonna hold off because he has that whole podcast. What is that like 85?
I would say he's so successful.
Bro, he is. Him and Chico Bean. I'm pretty sure they do that podcast like 85 South or something like that. That goes on tours. Like they were still touring during the pandemic. Yeah, dude. Their podcast
They said they didn't
super
care.
dope. Yeah, it's super dope. Well, I mean, I think they did a lot of it in Atlanta, but typically they would travel to a lot of places.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Um,
I mean, it makes sense because I mean, it's not like that's like hard for them to travel places.
exactly. Well, you got to think too. They also do that comedy show, so you kind of just. I'm sure it's probably like some type of marketing scheme, like couple it together,
Mm-hmm.
and you say, "Hey, we'll have the podcast shooting in the morning, and then you have the comedy show in the evening." So it's kind of like you get like a 2-for-1, something like that. I would imagine.
That is probably going to be one of the funniest things you could see live. To be
What, a
real.
podcast?
No, I mean, but with DC Youngfly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, the dude is just natural comedy. He's just funny.
He really is.
His mannerisms and just the way like he talks, like, and just what he said. You're like, it just makes you already start laughing. But yeah. So Nick Cannon's back on there, and I think it just shows you. I think they wanted to prove a point, basically. Like, everybody's not untouchable.
At least that the people that were on the show had his back on that, because that could have been somebody's quick ticket to fame.
Facts.
But they said
none of them said they would take it over.
He rode for us, we'll ride for him, basically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could have even brought somebody in from the outside. So I know they talked about you remember Keenan and Kel from Yeah, so he's on Saturday Night Live, but I'm pretty sure they wanted to put him on Wild 'N Out too. Almost positive.
Yeesh.
So like, but it just shows you like a lot of people have respect for Nick Cannon. Even like it just I feel like people only show you that type of respect because you are a respectful person, but you also gave them respect too. Yeah. So not only the opportunity, but you respected them with the opportunity. Like, to me, like, okay, because you'll know like if somebody like is doing something for you and it seems like a favor.
Yeah.
But if it seems like they're I don't know, I don't know how to say that.
Like you see where it's like a genuine, like trying to help you type of thing.
Yeah, but even just beyond that, it's just like it's a certain, I guess, respect that goes with it. Like it makes you appreciate them more. Because I mean, even though they're helping you, giving you the opportunity, they don't make it seem that way. And so I feel like you just have another respect for them. I don't really know how to word it, but it's something like that. So yeah. I think it's dope that he's back, but
I just feel like that show's been going on for so long. How much longer can we have Wild Out?
What, they got 15 seasons, something like that,
at least.
So I feel like as long as you have new artists / entertainers, I mean, it can always, because it's a lot of people break out too, though.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people didn't know about those battle rappers and like how they could be kind of funny, but also still kind of make something kind of cool. So like that was another area to grab people. But you see, they started incorporating in. I mean, DC Youngfly was Vine, but think about how many TikTok people we're about to start seeing on there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's so many people, and they can gear it so many different ways. It can be kind of raunchy. It can be nasty. It can be vulgar. It can be, but it can also be family friendly night. It can be, you know what I mean? It's like to where they can do that really kiddie stuff. There's so many ways they could take that show, because they do like those little skits and stuff now. So it's not like just rapping or just music.
I just feel like in my head, I just picture this being like 2 years, 3 years down the road. It's going to be like Ridiculousness or like one of those, or like Fresh Prince or something like that, where you just see like the replays. Like on TV, at like a certain time every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because so many. Okay, but dude, I hate that they took away Ridiculousness. Like, I don't think, do they put out any new episodes? I love that show.
Same, but I mean, I don't know if they have any new episodes because I think they're done.
Dude, I loved just. It's just something good to pass the time.
Anyway. Exactly, it's good for passing time, and in my opinion, I feel like the three of them like made the show like funny.
Yeah,
you can tell like they all like genuinely liked each other.
Yeah. Well, also I liked when guest came on and made Chanel West Coast mad when they called her out. But anyway, go ahead.
Because like her laugh was the worst part of the show.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, like she's sometimes funny, but then like Stilo is so funny.
Yeah.
And then like Rob's pretty funny too. So it's like
just his personality. He brought the personality. Stilo had like the little jokes. Chanel laughing added this extra element to it, but she was she was almost kind of pointless, but she played a role for some reason.
Yeah.
I liked it when the guest came there and she like, okay, when she got into it with people like, for instance, like with Charlemagne,
Yeah.
he was like, what, he basically called her like the Catch Me Outside girl. And like, but she was like, I did a song with this many platinum people, blah, 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 blah. And, but they were like, but people still don't know your music though.
Yeah.
And they were like, they're all just doing it because, I mean, they're trying to smash. They don't want to do a song with you. That's why we haven't heard them. Like,
Dude,
but
Charlamagne is not afraid to upset somebody. I'll tell you that.
exactly at all, dude. But like those, she has tons of episodes like that, of people were like, "Oh, I didn't even know you made music," and she says they're all mad because you're not good.
Yeah. No facts.
Take what you're good at. You're a personality, like, or a laugh more so. Like,
Really.
you can make a great living doing guest appearances at events. Dude, there's people that charge $8, $10, $12,000 to guest appearance places. You just show up.
Yeah. Go get your bag real quick. Stop making
Exactly.
Just
Yeah,
save
bro.
yourself some time and make some more money.
Exactly. Stay off the music. Just go on. Do but she did have some song that made it in the top 100. I actually did look it up. I forgot what it's called. The visuals were dope. Song was trash, but the
I can
visuals were
imagine.
dope though. It was in the desert, so it was cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's really no telling what they're thinking when they cancel these shows, because I feel like a lot of people still watch Ridiculousness.
Yeah, bro. I watch it on YouTube. Like, I'm telling you, it's something great that, like, it just passes the time.
Yeah.
Like, if you have like a couple of minutes to kill, or like, and it just pops up, or um like, let's say like, all right, like you're getting ready, like you got something going on, and like, you know how like you'll have it like on the TV, it just be something that's just kind of playing. Like, it's just something
No, that's
great.
how it
Like,
is. Because I mean, I usually like that's what, like, if I'm not doing anything, like I'll just flip it on because it's always
yeah,
it's like a TV marathon all the time of Ridiculousness.
well, something else too, I think that kind of took its place a bit, even though I guess it kind of started before it. But Fell Army. Do you watch that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, bro. If you ever get time, watch Fell Army. But it's basically take ridiculousness without all the people. It's just the video
Oh,
reels. That's all Fell Army is. So yeah.
good to know.
Um, and last, but well, at least last for what I wanted to chat about. Bobby Shmurda being out, bro.
Hey, 6 years later, bro.
Yeah. Um,
How soon do you think we get music?
man. Honestly, I can see him putting out something next week, to be honest. I mean, just because with him and Rowdy both being out, and he's no hotter than right now. That song is gonna shoot to, uh, dare I say, one. I mean,
Oh, but if it's a banger, bro. If it's another hit, he is
yeah,
bet.
like, bro, but he's got to make sure the first one he puts out is like, I mean, it's hot, because then the other ones, like, people give you passes for, or like they'll go listen to just because that first one was so hot of you when you first came out, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the second one, but you got to make sure that first one's hot though. So
Yeah, just
yeah,
because you got to think there's also like, I don't want to say it like it really is. I guess I'll say it, but it's like a new generation of people that will be hearing him for the first time. Because you got to think
oh
like
yeah,
there's kids that are now old enough to understand who Bobby Shmurda is.
yeah. Well, think about the kids that were doing the little Vine dances at
Yep.
4 years old. Now they're 10. I
Now
mean,
they can listen to some Bobby Shmurda.
yeah, they're 10, 11 years old, and they're like, and their mama shows them, hey, you did this little dance to this video, and you're like, oh, okay, oh, I
And,
remember that song,
and
but
now I want to
now,
be like Bobby Shmurda. I'm in fifth grade too. He started selling back when he was in fifth grade.
if the kids are that, you're like, okay, all right, no more
No
of
more Bobby
that.
Shmurda for you.
Yeah, but no,
That would be so wild.
I wish him the best though. I hope he comes out and he stays focused, and they don't do any more crimes. That's the biggest thing.
No
Contribute,
doubt.
yeah, contribute to society. Um, there's You don't have to prove yourself anymore. You're established. not only in where you're from, but also in hip hop history,
Mhm.
in music history. Like people will forever remember this moment of, like what you did for your friend and for those around you. So
I was gonna say everyone seems to be giving him some love as soon as he got out because I mean the first video of him was him hopping off the PJ with Quavo.
yeah,
So
okay, but we also got to think. We also got to think. Sorry, dude. He killed somebody.
hmm
That's why I'm in this weird predicament or situation. Like, I want to be happy for him. Like, I'm glad like you're home, but I feel like I have to have at least like I gotta put like a lid on the happiness because there's still some dead individuals from this and
and we
countless
got, and we
others.
got we got to see how you act now. Like
Right.
we going back to the same old Bobby, or we
Yeah. That's what I'm.
keep the nose clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a it's a weird
They're just
feeling.
waiting for you to slip up one time. You're gonna spend the rest of your life in there.
Oh, not even don't even fully slip. You have slipped and they right on your back.
hmm
Like they didn't even think he should have got off with the 6 years. So I mean, because what I think his time originally was 5, and then he took the extra time, and then he got into a fight or like a stabbing or something like that in jail. So that's how he got the extra time. But then the COVID stuff helped him out right here. So
Yeah. So I mean, I hope he doesn't have to go back, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next year.
yeah, no, I mean, I wish him best. I hope he doesn't. I hope he takes this as like it's a second chance. Hey, I may have caused harm to other people and other people's lives, but this is now a way for me to, I guess, rectify my wrong and like I can now provide other people with good lives. Like help
Yeah.
out in the community some kind of way, make my music, give back.
Well, that's like Kodak started doing that as soon as he got out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, dude,
Which
go ahead.
I would say that's another artist. Like I felt like when you mentioned earlier, like the first song coming out needed to be hot. Kodak's was not that good, in my opinion.
To be honest, bro, I didn't even hear it. See, so
Exactly.
yeah.
So,
I didn't even know
but
he
I
put
know
out a song.
he started like a scholarship fund for I believe it's Parkland, Florida, where that school shooting happened at.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
he started a scholarship fund there. Um,
See, yeah,
I thought
like something like that because I mean, people don't mind giving you opportunities and like another chance if you seem like you're really working for it.
mhm.
Because people know Kodak comes from a terrible place, bro. So he wasn't taught certain things that you would just expect most people to be taught, like as far as like common decencies and whatever. Uh, I don't think Bobby Schmurder's too far off from that either, just because they say based off of how rough their environments are.
Mhm.
So I mean, yeah, those people like that, I do think you need to show them a certain amount of like extra grace and mercy, uh, you know, because of the wrongs that they did, but also too that they need to I guess show people that they are working on that basically. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we get this positive stuff out of him
Yeah.
because I'm not convinced yet.
you know, you don't think
Nah, dude,
that
off the first videos and first pictures I've seen, I mean, he's
of Bobby Schmurder or
yeah,
Kodak?
Bobby
Oh,
Shmurda.
yeah. Well, I saw like they gave him like some oxtail and stuff like that. He had like a big family cooked meal or something like that.
And like saw Quavo give him just like a fat stack of cash.
Yeah,
I mean, they had the best thing I think I've seen on Twitter was there was a picture of him when he like on the plane when he first got there or when he first got free, and it said something like he said something. What was this tweet? He said uh, they said they did him dirty coming home hitting fours because like the girls on the plane were just like
oh
ugly as hell.
no, hitting threes.
Yeah, and then somebody quote tweeted it and said, "Can't throw tens at a boy that's been locked up for 7 years. Got to ease him back in. I respect it." Bro, I died.
Hey, but honestly, like, no, yeah, that makes sense. You do got to kind of ease him back into it, bro. Don't just throw some tens out here at the, let him work his way. He just need to get, bro. imagine 6 years without.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. My man probably didn't even. Oh my gosh, bro! Just the touch alone probably had him doggone shooting
He's
missiles.
winded.
It was probably like going through puberty all over again for him. Jeez.
Oh man. But dude, that was so funny. He said I respect it.
Yeah. Bro, the tweet I saw like about him was his hat was in orbit
Yeah,
and they
dude,
were like
like
it's about to
outer
touch
space.
down. I was like, bro, people are just gosh, bro, they can make anything funny.
But they really
Anything
can.
funny. Like, yeah, I wish him the best, bro. I saw what he also had that Schmurda gear. It was I think it was Louis Vuitton.
Was in merch?
Yeah. Did you see like his mask, the full jumpsuit with the suitcase?
I did
I
not
was
see
like,
that. That's
shoot, that's how you come home? Yeah, bro. It said I think it said it says Schmurda pack or something like that. Schmurda. I want to say it said like Schmurda pack like in white letters and like but it was a pattern though.
that's
If
kind of
that
dope.
makes sense. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I'll see if I can pull up a picture to send to you. But
Let's just hope that 6ix9ine does not try to beef with Bob
bro,
Murda. Because he's trying to beef with
six
everybody.
6ix9ine, bro, is just gosh. I feel like he's doing something new every day. Like as far as like just to keep attention.
Well, that's exactly what I was
Uh,
gonna say. Like he had like the perfect thing before he went to jail.
yeah.
Now he's kind of just like nobody cares.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's an old video that you've seen over and over again on repeat, and we're tired of watching it
Mm-hmm.
because he's
Dude,
trying to go after everybody.
yeah, you can't really see it, bro. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, I see it a little bit.
It's not. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like
Yeah,
on the suitcase, and then I think the pattern's on the clothes, but then the words are just on the suitcase and like the top up there,
and you got the
and
masks too.
yeah, and the mask. So yeah, it's I mean, it's dope. Better fit than most people come out of jail with, but
Facts.
it had the words across the back too, though.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah, I was like, shoot,
Yeah,
I
he was
didn't know
clean.
Louis Vuitton supported criminals, but I feel like that's something that they were like avoid, like you know what I'm saying? Like I feel
And
like they were like,
they said no. Everybody's going. All eyes about to be on this boy. We're
huh,
about to lace him up real quick, and then we'll be all right.
exactly. Now people are gonna be trying to find that same exact gear. Uh, like they're gonna be like, oh, I want to see you got the shirt, the shirt. Everybody watch the shirt will be like just a T-shirt alone will be like $800-900.
Yeah, I was gonna say almost $1,000 for it.
And like, yeah, no telling how much that suitcase would be.
Don't even get me started on that one.
Oh yeah, finished my thought on 6ix9ine. Yeah, so it was cool before jail, but then after he told everybody, now he's back. And I think he's just trying to find another reason, like the whole Meek Mill thing, and then now the whole King
I
Von
was gonna say
stuff.
the whole King Von thing.
Like it's just, dude,
Yeah,
at
the
some
King
point.
Von thing I think is more trying to go at Dirk.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but what, bro? What are you trying to do? Provoke him to what? So then he comes after you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so okay, so then what? If he gets to you and he kills you, then what?
Yeah,
What? Okay, then Dirk goes to jail, but what? You're still dead, and it's not like you're exposing him. It wasn't like, I mean, I don't get it's nothing about Dirk is in question here. Like nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody. I mean, I don't really get the whole angle he's going for.
I don't either. But I mean, now that he said something about Cardi, so he's trying to start that one
Like
now.
Cardi B.
Yeah,
What, dude? Like this dude is it's just annoying at this point.
facts.
Like, bro, you could have easily just came out and be like, hey, what's done is done. I'm gonna just make some music. I mean, you could have trolled a little bit, like when he did the thing with Tory Lanez on that quarantine radio,
Mm-hmm.
where he sent on there, he was like, he was like, add me in, pussy, or I'm gonna snitch on you. That's kind of funny.
Yeah,
Like, you can get by with like little stuff like that. But like all this chasing people around and stuff, dude, like it's just come on.
And like it's not. It's just like chasing people around, trying to be tough. But you have how many security guards around you?
Countless, literally countless. Like, bro, did you one video they show like 4 or 5 cars of those black SUVs.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, why do you even go outside?
Like you have to move that different.
Like that is insane. Yeah, like what? Dude, just imagine. Okay, you want to go to the grocery store, and I could see if some high profile people have to have like 4 people with them. But when I say high profile, like I'm talking like people we know their names, like everybody. Like if you said it to your parents, they would know their names.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh yeah, I've heard of them. Those people. Like I could see them having 4 security guards like when they go out to the store. But then again, they probably have somebody to go to the store for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but we're talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, why do you have 4 and 5 Suburbans full of people for you to go out places? No.
Quit talking all that if you're that scared, bro.
Yeah, people don't want you there, 1. And then 2, how much is a place worth it if you have to have that much? Could you just pay somebody the same to just go? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it not the exact same?
You probably pay them less, to be real.
Like, I mean, and it's not like they're doing shows and stuff right now. So I could see if you were trying to go to a show, but that's not what you're going to.
Just order some DoorDash and call it a day.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And also, I mean, he has enough money to, I mean, if you're paying security that much, to literally leave the entire country.
Mm-hmm.
Just go do whatever, bro. Just chill out. Like there were so many other routes he could have taken. Yep. I mean, I don't know. Maybe since he's a part of like the federal government stuff, he couldn't leave the country. Maybe. Let's say there's so many parts of America you could go to and chill out and not be heard from for a while or be avoided.
I was going to say, I think he's trying to promote an album right now is what it seems like.
Who's going to listen? The last one didn't even do that good.
No, the last one flopped.
So it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I have some 6ix9ine on my gym playlist because some of it gets me pretty hyped. But
right, I mean,
I will say 2 of the songs have Tory Lanez on it. So,
also look at this. Okay, Dave Chappelle lives in Cleveland, Ohio. Everybody and their mother knows Dave Chappelle.
Mm-hmm.
He walks around by himself, bro. This man took on big time entertainment TV, like. The people that we say runs the world, like people that can really get you killed for real, like these people. And he's, you know what I mean? It's just I'm trying to put into range like the caliber of people we're talking about. But he didn't do anything like corny. But you see how he lives in a major city, and people don't run into Dave Chappelle all the time.
Yep.
You know, like they don't just run into him, and like, but you know, it's ways to do everything. And it just shows if you just want attention, I mean, you can get it, but it's like.
But it's so played out at this point.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, man. You got anything else you want to chat about?
I got one quick thing.
Yeah.
Switching over to sports real fast, just to get your opinion, just because it's something that like we talked about at work the other day, and I was just like, man, I've been thinking about it. What is wrong with the city of Houston? Because if you think about
as far as sports goes,
yeah, bro, every single like it's not just like football, it's not basketball, it's like football, basketball, baseball, everything, bro. Everyone is trying to get up out of Houston.
Because okay, so if we look at like the football team, they had the best chance. They were even projected to win a Super Bowl with J.J. Watts and Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm. And they had what's his name, receiver, DeAndre Hopkins.
And you see the piss poor management of that. To me, to be real, the Rockets weren't going to work just because, I mean, we saw they folded, twice in the Western Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Paul, when he was with Harden, he made that work.
Because Chris Paul makes whatever work.
Yeah. And when he went out that game, which, I mean, whether people call him pussy or not, I mean, because I think it was something with an ankle injury, You know, I mean, you missed game 7. He probably had enough faith in James Harden to think he can make something happen because James, that was his reasoning for leaving Oklahoma City. He thought he should be a starter, which I mean, he proved he should be, and he wanted his team too. On top of that, like I mean, he proved himself after being 6-man. So I think again, I don't know if you call that poor management. I don't
But like,
know.
why not give James Harden what he wants? Look what Brooklyn.
Bro, they did. Remember, they even got rid of people to get other people that he wanted.
I know, but like, he wanted superstars.
Then why not give it to him?
That's my thing.
Right?
I mean,
I don't know if any superstar like KD didn't ever want to go to Houston.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so there's only who else? I mean, him and Russ came there. But if you're saying like superstar big men, I don't think there was one that even considered Houston once.
No, well, because Houston doesn't want a big man for some reason. I don't understand why they don't want.
You're saying, you think they're just completely against big men in general?
Yeah, they just cut DeMarcus Cousins.
Right. Okay, but look.
And that was after trading Clint Capella to say they wanted to run small ball.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I don't know what we see all these athletic fives that in the league.
Did anybody leave? I know you said baseball too, but did anybody leave?
Springer.
Springer left?
Yeah, he's in Toronto.
Really? Oh, and Justin Verlander, is he going to come back?
I don't know.
Because he just had to have Tommy John, right?
Mm-hmm. So.
See, I don't know. Oh, I mean, they got a ring though, so they can kind of do what they want to.
Yeah, I was
fake ring, maybe not. But you know,
ring is a ring at that point.
Exactly. I mean, and they've proven that they can get back there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I don't want to include baseball in with their football and basketball team. I think they know what works over there. You know, in baseball, you start talking about a lot of big money. And big money, big guaranteed money, you know, yeah. And so it's like, I can see why those guys can bounce around and leave because it's like, okay, you won't give me 50 mil? That's okay. No. Them right over there, they'll give me 70. So I'll go there. You know what I mean? So like, I can see why that happens. But football and basketball, I think people are getting out of there because it's just football for sure. Bad coaching and management.
For sure.
Basketball, though, I think James Harden was a part of the issue. I mean, you heard Russell Westbrook talk about, I mean, how James Harden kind of dictated how their practices went. So, like, and it was to the sense of, like, James Harden showed up late. And Russ said, start the film. Did you heard that story?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they were like, well, we're just going to have to just watch it twice. And then Russ was like, F that. Like, he was like, what, you know, why do you tolerate this? Like, no, make him watch the film by himself or whatever. You know, it's like, yeah. So I can see why that doesn't work because of you gave him too much power.
Yeah.
Which, again, goes back to bad management.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think either of those teams are going to be successful in the next, 3 to 5 years.
No, hell no. Especially not the Texans. I mean, the Texans were so irrelevant before Deshaun Johnson. Before
Watson.
Yeah. So, I mean, J.J. Watt was their highlight.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And then, I mean, the receiver, you just said his name.
DeAndre
Why don't you blink? Yeah, dude. He was, again, I mean, now what? He's at the Chiefs? Oh, Cardinals. Why do I get those mixed up, too, in my head all the time? It's the red.
Because they're both red.
Yeah. But I don't see what, because JJ is gone now. So who do they have? Yeah. So
and Deshaun yesterday told the new coach, he met with the new coach and said, I'm not playing.
I'm not suiting. Yeah. When I saw he said he wasn't suiting up, I was like, oh, that's when you know somebody's fed up, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like there's more to this story. I'm waiting to see what this full story is. Because, bro, there's no way like you just go from just being upset that you're not winning to I'm not suiting up again. No, hell no. Like, you got some disdain for somebody that's over there.
Well, and especially like when millions are on the line.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you're talking about a lot of stuff here. Like, it's not just, hey, I'm just not gonna play. Like, bro, I'm putting my foot down and I'm drawing a line in the sand. cross it if you want to. Like,
well, it's like,
yeah, it's
why does Houston not just trade him and just get something out of it?
exactly. I mean,
turmoil, like this bridge is burnt.
burnt, God, like
time to build a new one with somebody else,
bro. Like you will never. That's a dude that like. But this type of situation, how they're handling it, could also prevent other people from coming there. Because if a dude is this upset with that much influence, like, and they may be like, oh, he may not have that much influence. No, bro, there's a lot of young quarterbacks that are watching him. Tons coming out of college watching him. There's tons of players in general that all say, no, that's a good dude, bro.
Especially wherever he goes, if he plays for another team, they're going to be a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just even beyond his play, bro. Like, just take the play out of it.
Even off the field.
Yeah. There's so many people that are speaking highly of his character. I mean, we see it on all the sports shows.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. Bro, what? So it's like, okay, when you go up against, like, the nice person, like, if you're the person that's being mean to the nice kid, everybody looks at you like, no, bro, you're just a dick. Like, why are you being mean to the nice kid? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the same situation. Like, it makes you look bad. You don't gain friends from that. You lose friends because they're like, okay, I mean, sure, be mean to dickhead over there, but don't be mean to the nice kid. And so now if the nice kid's mad at you, everybody's not going to be like, well, no, it's your fault, nice kid. They're going to look, well, what'd you do to the nice kid? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what this situation is now. It's like Deshaun is so pissed off like that. Bro, just think about this. A quarterback in his prime is telling you, I'm willing to lose the rest of these years on this contract to not suit up in your uniform anymore.
Yeah.
If I'm a GM and I hear that, I'm like, bro, what's going on over there, bro? Like, what did you do? You know what I'm saying?
If I'm another GM, though, I'm on the phone ASAP. Hey, we got this guy. We got this guy. I give you these draft picks.
Exactly, bro.
Let me get this on.
Because that doesn't even make sense, bro. Like,
hell no, it don't make no sense.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's something legit had to be, like, wrong off the field. On the field, I mean, right, okay, I'm getting hit every game. Cool. All right, that happens. But if you're not listening to me about on-the-field stuff, like, okay, that could frustrate me. But it has to be deeper, bro. You know what I mean? It's just there's so much more here.
And that's the thing. I'm just like, what are you doing? Just try to trade him, get as much as you can, and just move on.
Yeah,
we're trying to make.
I got to get up out of here, bro.
You're good, bro.
Go ahead.
We got to figure out a situation there and get Deshaun somewhere where he can win.
Yeah. Dang, man, I didn't even realize. I can cut all this out.
We was just chatting. It's all good.
Yeah, man. Anything else you got? You want to go over?
Nah, that's it, bro.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate y'all. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube and continue to support us on. I guess we're everywhere, right?
Everywhere.
So wherever you can subscribe, please do that. Still no emails, if that's okay. Let us know in the emails though what you want to hear us talk about. And yeah, thank y'all. That's for me.
Hey, that's it. I mean, we always appreciate it. But until next time, guys.